Okay, pop out the chat. I agree with Matt. Okay. Now let's see if we're actually back. Fingers crossed. Is it even me playing games? We missed you. Okay, well, somebody ban Aaron for bad puns. All right, if it crashes again, then we might not have a stream today. Because I can only really stomach one crash per day. Excellent. Okay, let's try again. Shall we? Just message stream went down if the stream goes down again. Make sure real quick that we are on the right thing. There we go. Okay. And then make sure we have audio. All right. I can't stop laughing for the pun. That was an exceptional pun. Thank you so much. It was fine. It was a fine pun. Well done. All right. Starting again with delete the data. That's what I want. And then randomized. All right. Let's fucking go. Did I do a video on this before? I can't remember. Ah, the space vagina.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile.
There it goes.
Questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
So dope. I just got ghost hands. Ghost hands. Hey-ya. Take me away. Do you know how much I would give to find a book one day that sucks me into a different universe? Don't take that out of context. Can you imagine if I found a book one day that sucks me? Hi, pigeons. I know they're seagulls. I want to be a dick. Okay, step one. Boop. God, this game's so pretty. I have no memory of how to even play this game, so bear with me. Hey, yeah. Okay, that turns it off. That turns it on. And then we can come over here. Topographical extrusion test, 40. So we go. Shit. There we go. Give me that topographical extrusion map. Oh. Yeah! Topographical as fuck. Nice. Okay. That says stream is dead. Yes. Wait. As long as stream isn't actually dead. Marker switch 47. Oh wait. This music's fucking loud. Yeah. Hey-ya. Yes, I know what they look like. Do I have a menu? Camera on, press B to take... No, we want free roam. Oh. Oh god, what have I done? Is this the menu? I don't know what that button does. No clue. No, it's still on. Okay, good. I can't change the volume of the game, so I'm just gonna turn it down in my headset. Hopefully it's not too loud on the stream. Water turbulent pull. Oh, I didn't read the number. 67. Dope. That's what we started on, right? Hell yeah, water turbulent pull. Whack. Yeah, turbulent waters. Love that. Love that guy. I distinctly recall there being something back here. Okay, I'm just wrong about that. Love that. Look how shiny the floor is. That's pretty. That's a pretty floor right there. You know, I showed up the other day. I said, man, that's a pretty floor. I was right. So one thing that playing the game this way changes that is kind of bad is in the normal version of Myst, if there's something you can click on, like the camera, like, you know, you move by just clicking in a direction, and if you can go that direction, then it puts you in that spot, and then you see the map there. You know what I'm talking about. And so whenever it was point and click, if there was something you could interact with, then you'd be able to click on it, right? But whenever it's just a giant 3D map, who freaking knows what I can click on? Use the menu button on your left controller to open the menu. That's a lie. That's a lie. Oh, there's a menu. Hell yeah. That's fine. Step 200 degrees, left, camera lock, ladders. Let's do quick travel on ladders. I just don't like having to actually climb them. No, that's fine. Vertical hit quantization, hide vehicle transitions. Don't do that. Haptic enabled. Instant book turn. Okay, display. That's all good. Always show tutorials. Meh. Audio. Let's turn down the music just a smidge. And then I think graphics-wise we're good. Okay. Sweet. Or at least, like, so far, it seems like it's running at epic, so we need to play mini golf again. We absolutely do have to play mini golf again. Oh, this is the door closing. I'm like, am I about to get murdered? Just, yeah. All right. That's one. There's another one up here. I don't remember exactly what doing this does, but I'm going to do it. Look at that. This fog's good. This actually makes me laugh. Because look how good this fog looks. Like, it looks good in the headset, too. That was one of the things that I complained about whenever I was playing, Firmament. And this is the same company that made Firmament. But in Firmament, this looked like shit. Like, the fog looked awful. But it looks great in this game. Why didn't they just use the same fog system? Okay, have a good night, Phoenix. It was good hearing from you. Thanks for watching while you could. I appreciate you. I'll see you probably on Monday. Monday? Yeah. No, I don't need to reset my height. My height's perfect. I'm a short king. And you can be a short king, too. Just checking shit out. Oh, right, there's a note on the ground. I do remember that. Isn't there? Isn't there supposed to be a note right here? Am I blind? Wait. Oh, it's up on the rock. Hey-ya. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our fort chamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on the island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours. Atrus? Atrus. Hell yeah. Okay. The number of marker switches. Well, so far we've marked 3. So, 3. 4. Hiya. That's 4. And then 5. There's one I can't get to. So come over here. 6. I don't think there's one up there. Wait, have I been counting this correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's one more over here. I think it's just 8. I'm pretty sure it's 8. Look how beautiful this spaceship is. I love it. It doesn't go to space, unfortunately. Even though that'd be dope. Okay. That's 8. I think that's all of them. So now we have to go back to the imaging center, which is where we were at before. Pigeons! So that way we can uncover the mysterious message. Woo! Also, there's a sunken ship. Love that. Love that for it. Hey-ya! God damn, this game's so pretty. I just can't get over how pretty it looks. Yeah, that's baked. I was curious. Okay. Boop. Let's go this way. 8. Hey-ya! Hopefully that's correct. We're about to find out. Hell yeah.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened.
There's no subtitles.
For me to believe, most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect agony, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Sirius as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Do you see that? That's bad. Because if we were able to watch it, that means Catherine never got to watch this message. Because Catherine would have deleted it. Also, what else was I going to say? At this point, he doesn't know which son it is. He thinks it's one of his sons, but he's not sure which. If we want to do a deep dive on lore in this game, then I'm gonna have to really go to town on the library. But we'll see, because it's a lot of reading. Like, it's a lot of reading. Skibbity beep. Speaking of the library, we can talk to the brothers real quick. So let's go ahead and do that. Who are you?
Bring me a red. I can't see. Need a red page, you must. Break a break. I am serious.
Yes, we know you're serious. His name's Sirius, by the way. I don't know if you guys can hear him or not. Oh, right. Delete D's. Delete D's nuts. Basically what he's saying is, he's trapped inside the book. He needs me to grab the red pages, that I can trust him. And, yeah, that's basically it. His book, he's been trapped, him and his brother have both been trapped inside of books, and we don't know which one is the good one. By the way, what were you saying about medieval collectibles? That Jesse and I had actually already made a medieval collectibles order, like, last week, and we actually just got the order today. I got new boots. I'm so excited to try them on. I hope they fit. And Jesse got a new like dagger that they're going to use as a hidden dagger behind their back, which should be very cool for their character. I don't think we see any. Maybe we do. Let me put the page in. Okay, and now the page is in. We open it and he'll talk.
Monsieur? Are you? See you. Cannot. Help me. Bring me blue pages. Never, never. Pages. I must have the blue page.
I must have the blue pages.
Bring them to me.
Okay. Same thing, except he's blue pages. Effectively, I don't think we've actually been told this yet in the story. I think we get told it later. But the dad trapped them each in their own book, which we're going to, like, books are essentially worlds that you can teleport to in Myst. And then he ripped out the pages from each of them and distributed them all across multiple worlds, because then they would be stuck. There's like nothing they can do. It's like having pieces of your mind left all over the place. But it is cool that that was the original. Both of those were the original videos from the first game. Like, the fact that they still look that good is amazing. Very cool. Jesse needs to pick up dual wield as well. I agree. That'd be dope. Like, pulls out one dagger and then reaches behind and pulls out another dagger. Okay, let's start reading. Excited? I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rock island. Elsewhere there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wood passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water, and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretched from the lower paths to the village level approximately halfway up to the grand tree. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I do not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least, he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least, to some extent, he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white. and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings, which happened randomly. Some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day, things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is a story the old man communicated to me. Although many details are very unclear in my mind, I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there, and he might have been. The tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hand tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure, which, with the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to a dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. Then we go into purple, which I think is one of the brothers. No, it is still the main character, the dad. Just need the hut is a TARDIS. Because it's bigger on the inside. Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I have lived in this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Sirius and Aknar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind, as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow. This is exactly why we're not reading all of these, because there's 5 books total, and this is just one. It's so much reading. Yeah, I think it's 5. Pretty sure it's 5. I don't think you can read that one down there. To check on Osmoian age, Sirius has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay, though the idea unsettles me. I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warn the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Choctic. I fear for their survival and plan returning to her shortly, after checking on Sirius and Aknar here. See Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Sirius and Aknar, I see they are handling things very well, and I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again. Oh my god, it just keeps going. And for a little longer time, the tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Sirius and Aknar are staying behind again. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I did tell Sirius and Aknar about Pran's death today, and they were visibly shaken. Although they only remembered her from their childhood, Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Sirius and Aknar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoyed hearing them talk excitedly of their adventure, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their many inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone, though I will have to think over their request. I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Catherine will also have to help me decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Future bridge. Gotcha. So, like, they were playing out how they could construct things. Here's a picture of Channelwood, kind of what the huts and stuff look like. Oh, that must be the last page. But yeah. Why don't you just go back up on the thing, you dingus? Oh. Okay, there we go. It went back up. Okay, so we'll only read that one for now, because that's the first place we have to go anyways. So let's do that. Hiya! Yes! Let's go! And we go through this very spooky hall, which then leads us to this dope as fuck stone room. I want more Grim Lords. I'm so sad. I've never had that experience with a VR game before where I was like, wait, you mean there's not more? Could there be more? Do you mind just giving me more? I need it. Okay. So, the key, I believe, is like how to solve this area. The book is like learning. I don't remember. Right, I forgot something. Oh, I have to close the door. Hiya! Bah! I just love that VR games can look like this. Like, this is why VR is cool. Look at this. This is dope as fuck. Okay, so we have to come over to the map. And then we have to... I believe it's that one? Yeah, it's that one. Oop. Okay. So, tower rotating. Uh-huh. Okay, we're locked in. So now we're locked into the tree. But like, I don't know. This is just so, and like the texture in the wood in this hall. I always, even back in the day, clicking through this like hallway, this hallway feels so low. Like, I guess it's basically like a regular height, but it just feels like cramped. I don't know. Go back up. Because I think we're going to see something up here now. If I remember correctly. I hope the stream's still running. Yeah, okay. So, now the book. Oh, right. I forgot that I set this to just auto go up the stairs. Oh, and it's even the, like, pre-rendered skybox. Nice. Yeah, so now we can see the tree. And I think we get, yeah, 278. I don't remember exactly what that means, but we have it now. So 278. I think it's the number that I have to input in the safe. I know we haven't gone to this place, but it's one of the things that I remember from playing back in the day. 278. 278. 278. 278 coming for your giblets. Which makes this open, that closes back up. Okay, cool. Doing good? Okay, good. The stream is still running. Thank you, Aaron. 278. 2 mother effing 7 mother effing 8. 278. Hey, yeah. Nope. It's a weird way for a door to open. Okay. 278. 2. See, these are the kinds of things I want to make in Unreal Engine. Look how cool this is. I'll just go the other way. 278. Yep. Hell yeah. Turn the ignition on. Did that work? There we go. Okay. Which is weird, because I might be wrong about this, but back in the original game, wasn't that a box of matches? I think that was a box of matches in the original game. Okay, so, effectively, what's about to happen is, here's a tree. We need this tree to go up. Because it's actually an elevator that runs off of steam. So we're going to open this, and we're going to turn this on. There we go. And now I can come out here and see. Isn't that cool? I don't know, I think that's cool. And there's the elevator. But we don't want to go in it yet. We want it to go all the way up. Because effectively what's happening right now is we're building up air, or like pressure, And because we're building up pressure, it's going to stay up. So now we have to turn off this. And we have to run outside as fast as we can. We should have just enough time to get in. Haha. Into the darkness. Terrifying. Yeah. All right, there you go. Now we are down to the entrance of Channelwood, which I always love this because the entrances to each of the worlds kind of mimics what the world's about to look like. So like they built a really rough looking version of what Channelwood looks like whenever you go into it. God, this game is just so magical. I love it so much. And we open the book. And we put our hand on it. And that whisks us away to Channelwood. So cool. Yeah! Hell yeah. Welcome to Channelwood, everybody. You can see the platforms running up through the trees. Oh, it's so cool. The light streaking through the branches. Oh, there is a little bit of motion. I was going to be like, I wish that there was a little bit of motion to the water, but there is. You can see the bog kind of doing its thing. Alright, I would like some liquids in my mouth, because I am parched. What are we thinking of Myst so far? I know it's not as action-packed as Grimlord was, but I don't know. I still like it. I think it's cool. There's fireflies over there? Nice. I hope everybody's enjoying it. Also, if you're new to the channel, please remember to subscribe. It really helps the channel out. Wow, this is like a really big version of this knob. Anyway, so we can basically ignore all of this right now, I think. Because we have to go and start the water. This is another one of those situations where I kind of just remember how to play this. Oh, it's a frog! Oh, it's a frog! Oh my god! Can I grab you? I want you. I want you. No! I wanted to be his best friend. I was so close. I also apparently took a picture while I was trying to grab the frog. I'm not even sure how. I have no idea how I took a picture. That's hilarious. Whoa. Okay. So. There's water coming in. Oh. Okay. Okay, water pipe is flowing. Nice. So now water is going down this pipe, which we can hear. That's really important. Because now we have to direct this water to where we want it to go. So right now it's going over here. Which is going to this. But that doesn't help us because the door is closed. I think it you use it for like an elevator later on. But for right now, we need it to run to a bridge, I believe. There we go. Okay, so now the water's flowing this way. Now let me think. Because we need to kind of figure out which way to go. Somewhere here is our destination. It's like a bridge or something. Yeah, this. I'm pretty sure it's this that we need to activate. There's another frog! Oh my god, I love you! You're so cute. No! Just be my friend. Why do all of the good people avoid me? Anyway. So come back to where the water's flowing. I think we could just go this way, right? And then this way. So now it's going over here, which is making this engine run. And then we can activate it, which makes the bridge appear. Yeah! Okay. Dope. Now I think we need the water again in order to get this elevator to work. I think. Yes. Do I have to open something for that, though? No, but I can't extend this. Hi, we've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Okay, now we can come back over. I'm guessing that this bridge just stays up, then. God, this game's so pretty. Love it. I love it. Like, look at the fog obscuring that building that we were in. It's so cool. Okay, so then we come over here. And I believe we do that. Very squeaky. Okay, and then we do this. Oh, I guess we could also go up this elevator. Maybe. Huzzah. Make sure it's closed. Yeah! We'll go up this one first, and then we'll go and do the other elevator. Whee! Aw, yeah. Now we're up in the canopy. This area is making me feel itchy. You know there's a shit ton of mosquitoes in this place. You just know it. I can feel it in my bones. Alright, let's go and check out these huts. It feels like you can move it, but you can't. Okay. Let's try to not get lost, so we're gonna stick to left. And just see what we can find. Nope. Okay. I'm not seeing anything important here. That's a cool lantern. I love it. I love this game so much. Like, how does this feel so much better than Firmament? I feel bad, because I'm probably going to just be shitting on Firmament for the rest of time. Like, look how lived in this feels. Like, and it feels like it was lived in a long, long time ago. Even though the lanterns are still lit, which, I don't know, that's never really explained. But, like, yeah, see, later on we're going to take that up, and that's going to take us to, I think, just over there? Like, there's maybe, I don't know, something over there. They have a lot of pottery. They love their pottery. Look at this basket. Yeah, you know, I actually don't remember why I need to go over there. Because there's kind of just a box. Oh, you know what? I do know why you need to go over there. I remembered. My Nugan. My Nugan remembered. That's how we get out of this world. That's where the book is at. Okay. So far, just a bunch of pottery. We're going to keep going left. A cool basket. Kind of looks like they used it maybe for, like, crab fishing or something. Some jars. Lots of jars. Big fans of jars. Lots of pottery. I mean, I guess if you're living in a, swamp. There's probably like a lot of clay down there, right? So I guess, yeah, just make as much pottery as you can. Check over on this side. I realized that doing these live streams is effectively just how I'm doing my, like I used to do, Let's Plays on the channel. And now I just do live streams. And honestly, it's just nicer. I also feel like there's more engagement. I feel like I get more views through this. It's a lot of winning. How do I open you? Oh, maybe follow the pulley system. Okay, so right there. Because that makes my life easier if I remember correctly. Just need to get over to there. This way. It is a heck of a maze. This way. Yeah, okay. But yeah, this is... I hope you guys have been enjoying this. I know this still isn't the primary thing that I keep saying I want to do with this channel. But I wanted to start posting something. Okay, that did open it. I was like, do I need to do something else? Like, where am I going wrong here? Okay, that's where we came up. I distinctly remember there being, like, another really, really big building. And I feel like I just have not seen that. Maybe I'm crazy. Unless I'm thinking of a different age. But I thought it was this one. Because I don't feel like we've gotten anything here. And yet, I think we're almost at the end of what we can do. Let's go down. This is going to be kind of nauseating. In fact, we're just going to stand still and just do this. Okay, and then we can open this. Hell yeah, gamer. And then... Is there a point to activating the elevator? So we're going to do that. We're going to go back up. There is something hanging there. Oh, that was the other elevator that we used. Whee. You think it's nauseating. Wait until you're not in the headset. Making my head spin. Tailspin. Yeah, that's the one, because then it takes us even higher. Can you take me higher? Do 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 do. To a place where I can see. There you go. So now we're up here. And I think, yeah, we have like 3 houses to go to. But we're like way up in the top of the canopy now. Look at that. Ah, it's crazy. Alright. And now we kind of start to see what's going on with the brothers. Prepare yourself. Moldy cheese. Can I eat this? Lots of food and alcohol. If I remember correctly, yeah, this is red pages. Oh, that's not even slightly the way that I thought that it was going to go. But yeah, so you're seeing like a lot of alcohol, not a lot of weapons, but a decent amount of weapons, like poisons, things like that. And then this, which is watch vault access, stand of Myst, tend to very plain view. I think, oh, does this not stay with me? Okay, I'm gonna hold on to this with my right hand, because I think that we get the other piece from the other side. So that's Sirius's house inside of Channelwood. Now we're going over to Aknar's. Aknar, in my opinion, was kind of the fucked up one. Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. So like it was like a trap that he had set up. He's a fucked up little noodle, okay? He's a bad guy. So yeah, we go through his little hut, and then that takes us back here. Which I believe is where his page is. I think. I hope. Yeah. So now we have both of their pages. Such a little freak. I also like how this is reflecting off of the walls. Okay, that's off. Oh no, it's not off. Found Sirius's message to Aknar.
I hope I pushed the right button. Very interesting device, dear brother. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
He is preparing. Remember, only take one page. Access can be as simple. First locate switches on the island. Of these switches to go to the clock tower. Marker switch off position. I wish that I could store this. Because it seems important. Bring me Solo and the Wookiee. Hut language. Yeah. You know, whenever you meet an alien species and you start to learn their language, and you use it to become their god and kind of enslave them and apparently torture them like an asshole.
I hope I pushed
Oh,
the
right.
button. Very interesting device, dear brother. I'm not erasing anything important.
We already listened to this. He's just saying that their dad is starting to prepare something. And then he says, take only one page, which I think leans in to kiss the camera. Sweet dreams, BB. Yeah. So, I think that's everything that we need from here, right? I think. I'm pretty sure that's everything we need. And then we read something about clock tower and off switch. I hope that's everything we need. Let's go! Fucking legend! Get ready, everybody, because that was the shortest of all of the realms. All of the other ones are a lot longer. Oh, I can't wait to see the ship realm. That shit's, like, the best. God, it's so, like, at least in the old game, that was the coolest one. So, fingers crossed. Okay, everybody, close your eyes. Don't watch this part. Lots of spinning. I'm gonna leave my eyes open to train my stomach to not be weak like your inferior tummies. My stomach is forged in the fires of VR. It's too powerful. You're the coolest one. Thanks. Thanks. Okay, and then we move this over, which then puts the water back through there. I do love this map, though. Like, this realm is just... the verticality of it's so cool. And, like, the fog is so neat. I don't know why, but it always reminds me of a series of unfortunate events. For some reason. I couldn't tell you why. Maybe because of the lake at the beginning of a series of unfortunate events. Which is where the Baudelaire children are whenever they find out that their parents died in a fire. And, like, they're at, like, a beach, but it's, like, the most depressing beach ever. Spin! Oh, my nose. My nose is ticklish. Hell yeah, look at that book. Let's fucking go! No. Except just, I want to make sure real quick. Because for some reason, maybe I'm wrong. I thought the dad left a page here too, but maybe not. If I have to come back, I can. Good job, me. Oh, Channelwood. Found a way back from Channelwood. Okay, so now we're back in here. I think... yeah. I can put their pages in, which they'll talk to us about then.
He returned. He wouldn't return. He just rescued me. I'm Akinar. My brother, I beg you. To be complete. Always blue pages.
Always blue pages.
Listen to him. Now listen to my brother. An egotistical fool and a liar.
And liar!
Bring me the blue pages. The red ones. Don't bring the red ones. Implore you. I've been wrongfully imprisoned. You must I will have my retribution.
I will have my retribution.
Pages, please.
Blue pages, please. Okay, that's everything he has to say. Effectively, he says, I am Aknar. Thank you. Keep bringing me blue pages. Don't trust my brother Sirius. He needs to go to this island. Both of them do. Don't let Sirius's, like, cold demeanor throw you off. This dude's fucked up too.
You've returned.
He looks like a failed magician.
You must continue. My name is Sirius. I beg you to find the remaining pages. You must read. Listening from this book which has become. Bring. I need more red pages, please.
I need more red pages, please.
Don't waste time. Look. Don't.
Don't help my brother.
My brother.
My brother is guilty.
And I wrongfully imprisoned.
He was actually the one wrongfully imprisoned.
Bring the red page to me.
like mood shot of him just looking away. Okay. Anyway, so there you go. I don't think the place we're going to next. Oh, it does. Okay. You ready? Everybody strap in. We're going to read some more. Series, not serious. I'm going to keep calling him serious. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This was where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. One day, another person appeared on the rocks. For no apparent reason to Emmett, Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived, on the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least, that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. I still do not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by Father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rocks and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoying it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. And then we have, I don't know, some device. It says, submersible lamp. There you go. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also during the night, I catch glimmers of light from horizons which I have not seen or not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far-off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rain, a small storm arrived. They are frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I have decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light towards the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. I returned with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse, and decided that once the lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now, and are making great progress. Look at these freaking sketches. They're so cool. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I have had to alter my plans slightly, but these alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished, and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure, wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening, we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I had become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl. Emmett was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to leave this age. I have set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art, that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think, sorry, that was just the end. Stone Ship Age. Bird's eye view. Look how cool it looks. You can see like the broken ship. I think it's only this section. The other half it's in the ocean or whatever. And then there's the lighthouse up here. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, keeps going. Okay, wait. So I'm not wrong. This isn't the end of the sentence. I could have ever written, I think, of it this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. It has been 10 years since I left this age, which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. Constellations. These are going to be important later. So, anchor, eye, snake, bug, cross, arrow, burb, leaf. Okay. I think let me insert a fucking map and another next page of it. Imagine making a game where you read books 90% of the time. This game is all about books. Okay. Get used to it. It is a choice, but again, it was a different time. Speaking of time, how long have we been streaming for? An hour. Yeah, it's only 3:30 here. Okay, wrap. Oh God. Come back to me. Did I just break everything? What's it say? Out of video memory, trying to allocate render resources. Make sure your video card has the minimum required memory. Try lowering the resolution and or closing other applications that are running. Exiting. Okay, well. It was a good run. Amazing. Well, hopefully there's an autosave function because that is comically unfortunate. But I think we will stop here for now. I think that's a pretty solid go fuck yourself from the game, which I can respect. I really am having a day. This has been ridiculous, but regardless. Thank you for watching, everybody. There will not be a stream tomorrow because it's Saturday. Sunday, there probably will be a stream, though. I think that Jesse and I are going to try to play something. So look forward to that. That'll be a good time. Anyway, love you all. Smooches. Mwah. And yeah, I'll see you when I see you.